Now we're going to look at the equation of a circle. You can use Pythagoras' theorem to derive equations of circles on a coordinate grid. For any point xy on the circumference of a circle, you can use Pythagoras' theorem to show the relationship between x, y, and radius r. The equation of circle with center 0, 0, and radius r is represented by this equation x squared plus y squared equals to r squared. But the more commonly used is that when a circle has center A, B, and radius r, you can use the following general form of the equation of a circle. The equation of the circle with center A, B, and radius r is x minus a squared plus y minus b squared plus r squared. So you don't necessarily need to know the first one with the center 0, 0, and you can use the second one for center with 0, 0 as well. Let's take a look at this example, in which the line segment AB is the diameter of a circle where A and B are 4 and 7 and -8 and 3 respectively. And it asks us to find the equation of the circle. First of all, we're trying to find the center of the circle and the length of its radius. So we need to know the length of AB, which is the diameter, and we will divide it by 2 to get the length of the radius. And we will find its midpoint to give us the point of its center of the circle. In order to find the length of AB, we'll use the formula we looked at before. So it's square root of 4 minus -8 squared plus 7 minus 3 squared, and we get square root of 12 squared plus 4 squared, and we get that it's square root of 160, and 160 can be found by multiplying 16 and 10, and 16 is square of 4, so square root of 160 equals to 4 square root of 10. Since the radius is 4 square root of 10, then the radius is half, so the radius is 2 square root of 10. And now we're going to try and find the center and its coordinates, which is the midpoint of AB. 4 plus -8 divided by 2 is -2, and 7 plus 3 divided by 2 is 5. Now we know its center and the length of its radius, so we can try and come up with the equation. So basically, we would substitute the points that we found now and into the formula. However, there are some alternative form for the equation of a circle, which is x squared plus y squared plus 2f of x plus 2gy plus c equals to 0. And you will see that this actually came from the first form that we have looked at, which is x minus a squared plus y minus b squared and equals to r squared. And this is called the complete square form. So we'll try to get rid of the brackets, so we get that x squared minus 2ax plus a squared plus y squared minus 2b. You will see that it equals to x squared plus y squared minus 2ax minus 2by plus b squared plus a squared minus r squared equals to 0. And you will let the last 3 terms to equal to c. So you will write it finally in the form x squared plus y squared plus 2f of x plus 2gy plus c equals to 0. Let's look at an example in which we have to find the center and the radius of the circle with the equation x squared plus y squared minus 14x plus 16y minus 12 equals to 0. So first of all, we would rearrange it into the completed square form. So firstly, we will group all the x with x and y with y and Then we will complete the square, which is x minus 7 squared minus 49 plus y plus 8 squared minus 64, and don't forget the last term, which is minus 12. And the last you end up with x minus 7 squared plus 8 squared equals to 125. So the center is 7 and negative 8, and the radius is square root of 125, and you know that 125 can be found by multiplying 5 and 25. So square root of 25 is 5.